She is a prehistoric human, a direct ancestor of all human beings, while he is not a human. He belongs to a different hominids group known as Neanderthals. And around 100,000 years ago when these two species met, instead of starting an all-out war, they form an alliance, sharing survival strategies, culture, and resources. And somewhere along the line, both species get involved even more and made babies together. Babies who made more babies whose descendants are now part of modern humans, including possibly you. In fact, pretty much every single person alive outside of Africa today carries about 1 to 4% Neanderthal DNA. That might sound like nothing, but influence everything from how your body reacts to pain, nicotine addiction, to even your sleeping habits. So here are some unusual traits your body picked up that you can directly blame on your Neanderthal DNA. Heightened pain sensitivity. You know those people who stub their toe and dramatically overreact like they've been shot? They might not be exaggerating. Scientists have traced a specific gene variant responsible for heightened pain sensitivity directly linked to Neanderthal DNA, meaning if you inherited this gene, your nervous system is literally wired to amplify pain signals way more aggressively than everyone else's. Because back in the day, overreacting over minor injuries kept you alive. Without antibiotics, ignoring even a small wound meant dying of an infection. That intense pain forced our ancestors to sit down and recover. So remember, next time you give an Oscar-worthy breakdown over a paper cut, it's not an overreaction. It's your prehistoric survival instinct keeping you alive. Delayed sleep syndrome. If waking up before 10 a.m. feels like a personal attack while you're overflowing with energy after dark, it's not a sign of laziness or poor discipline. It means your inner clock is still running on ancient Neanderthal DNA. In prehistoric times, tribes didn't exactly have home security systems, so it was incredibly advantageous to have people stay up late while others sleep to keep the fire going and make sure nobody got eaten in their sleep. So if you're wide awake at 1 a.m. Googling why you're wide awake at 1 a.m., it turns out it's not your fault, your DNA is just on the night shift. Number 3, nicotine addiction. Ever wondered how some people can casually smoke a cigarette at a party and never think about it again, while others try it once and get instantly hooked for life? Turns out it's not a lack of willpower. Scientists have found a Neanderthal-derived DNA sequence called chRNA5 present in modern humans that completely hijacks your brain's reward system, especially dopamine production, the chemical associated with feelings of pleasure in response to stimuli, meaning this gene doesn't just make you enjoy rewards more, it makes your brain chase them harder. In prehistoric times, a strong response to food, warmth, and shelter triggered massive dopamine spikes in your brain. It was evolution's way of saying, this keeps us alive. Do it again. Fast forward to today, and that highly sensitive reward system gets hilariously confused. When nicotine or other stimulants enter your body, it triggers that exact same response and produces excess dopamine in your brain. So, next time when you feel the desperate urge of smoking, don't blame it on willpower. It's just your ancient operating system confusing a nicotine fix with a successful hunt. If you learned something new today, drop a like and hit that subscribe button so you never miss the next deep dive.